According to news reports, on August 25, 1980, scientists from all over the world witnessed an extraordinary burst of energy in the Yosemite Valley of America. The effect was so powerful that it caused a complete power outage in a village. Numerous organizations, including the SCPhex Foundation, were interested in investigating the anomalous effect occurring in that village. Therefore, they decided to send Dr. Emily Hartley for reconnaissance to determine the cause of the incident. Meanwhile, in the Yosemite Valley on August 25, 1980, a boy named David suffered from severe headaches and was unable to contain his anger, leading to irreversible consequences. Hello and welcome to our YouTube video. Today, we are excited to bring you the SCPhex story about the boy. Whether you're a long-time subscriber or new to our channel, we're grateful for your support and hope you enjoy this content. So sit back, relax, and let's get started. Don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel for more great content. Let's jump right. In Yosemite Valley, America, in a quiet village, lived a boy named David. Unbeknownst to those around him, David possessed extraordinary abilities beyond imagination. His powers allowed him to manipulate energy and matter with a mere thought. David had discovered his powers at a young age, and with each passing year, their intensity grew stronger. He could reshape the world around him, summon fire from thin air, and even bend the laws of physics. But every time he tapped into his abilities, they exacted a devastating toll on his own being. His body could not handle the immense power coursing through him. Every time he unleashed his abilities, his very essence began to disintegrate. His skin would crack and burn, and his veins pulsated with energy that threatened to tear him apart from within. Fearing for his safety, David's parents had done their best to keep his powers hidden. They lived in constant fear of discovery, as the world outside was filled with organizations eager to exploit beings like David for their own gain. But David's abilities were too powerful to be contained indefinitely, but they couldn't. One day, when he was angry and had a headache, David released his energy, causing a power outage in the village. As he grew older, the strain on his body became unbearable. It was becoming clear that his powers were a ticking time bomb, slowly destroying him from within. David yearned for a normal life, to be free from the burden of his powers, but every attempt to suppress them proved futile. The energy within him burned with an unrelenting intensity, seeking release at any cost. That's why he decided to try to learn how to control his power and find people who know more about people like him. David's search for control over his destructive abilities took an unforeseen turn when he crossed paths with Dr. Emily Hartley, a brilliant researcher from the SCPhex Foundation. Dr. Hartley had been tracking anomalies related to Ethan's powers and recognized the urgent need to contain and assist him. Under the Foundation's watchful eye, David found himself in a secure facility designed to study and contain anomalous entities. It was a place where countless dangerous phenomena were catalogued and controlled. Dr. Hartley, along with her team of SCPhex specialists, delved deep into understanding the origins and intricacies of David's powers. They discovered that his abilities were linked to an SCPhex classified as Project Chaos, a rare and dangerous anomaly involving temporal manipulation. SCPhex Foundation called him SCP. The Foundation's primary objective was containment, but they recognized that David's powers, if harnessed correctly, could be a valuable asset in the mission to protect the world from supernatural threats. Through intensive experimentation and training, David began to understand the true nature of his abilities. Dr. Hartley, armed with extensive knowledge of anomalous phenomena, guided him on a path of control and self-discovery. Within the confines of the SCPhex Foundation, David's powers were tested, analyzed, and refined. The Foundation's researchers recognized the significance of David's emotional state and worked alongside him to develop techniques for emotional regulation and mental fortitude. He underwent rigorous mental and physical exercises to strengthen his mind and body, striving to find the delicate balance that would allow him to wield his abilities without self-destruction. The Foundation's resources proved invaluable as they utilized advanced containment methods and technologies to mitigate the risks posed by David's powers. They worked tirelessly to create specialized equipment and containment protocols, offering hope that David's potential for self-destruction could be minimized. As David and the SCPhex Foundation delved deeper into their efforts to control his destructive powers, they faced an uphill battle against the relentless forces that threatened to consume him. David's story unfolded with a sense of impending doom as the weight of his abilities grew heavier. Dr. Hartley, dedicated to her mission of containing and assisting David, explored every avenue available within the SCPhex Foundation's vast resources. They delved into forbidden archives, consulted experts from various disciplines, and even sought the aid of other SCPhex anomalies with similar powers. But despite their tireless efforts, the control they sought remained elusive. The fragile alliance between David and the Foundation began to crumble under the weight of their failure. The strain on David's mind and body grew unbearable as his powers intensified, defying all attempts at containment. The line between hope and despair blurred, leaving them with a lingering sense of inevitable tragedy. With each passing day, David's abilities became increasingly volatile, threatening to tear him apart from within. His physical form showed signs of strain as cracks spread across his skin, releasing bursts of raw energy. It was evident that his powers were no longer under anyone's control, including his own. Dr. Hartley and the SCPhex Foundation faced an agonizing decision. The potential for catastrophic consequences loomed large, not only for David but for the world itself. In a heart-wrenching realization, they concluded that they had exhausted all options. There was no choice left but to contain David permanently for the safety of all involved. In the tragic conclusion of David's story, the SCPhex Foundation implemented a drastic measure. David was placed into an advanced containment chamber designed to neutralize his powers completely. It was a necessary sacrifice to prevent the potential devastation he could unleash upon the world. As the chamber sealed around him, David's power surged one final time, illuminating the darkness with a blinding brilliance. The world outside could only imagine the cataclysmic energy contained within those walls. David's fate was sealed. Trapped within the confines of his own prison, he became a symbol of the perils of unchecked power. The SCPhex Foundation, burdened with the knowledge of their failure, solemnly closed the file on David's case. They bore witness to the tragic end of a boy whose potential for greatness was overshadowed by the uncontrollable forces that consumed him. And so, the story of David, the boy with extraordinary powers, came to a devastating close. In the annals of the SCPhex Foundation, David's tale would be remembered as a somber testament to the limits of their abilities and the heartbreaking cost of their mission. The world mourned the loss of a boy whose powers held the promise of greatness but ultimately led to his own destruction. And that's a wrap for our YouTube video. We hope you found it enjoyable. If you have fun, please feel free to leave comments below the video. Remember to subscribe to our channel for more exciting content like this and turn on the notification bell so you never miss a video. Thank you for watching, and we look forward to seeing you in the next story.